Ooh. Always. Anybody. Everybody. Doing. Doomerang. Doomerang. Join the Britty Clown. Long time no speak, Doomerang, my friend. How are you doing, kid? Dog, fuck off. Seriously, they're clippy clapping and I'm getting on this dog. How are you doing, Doomerang? Just, I see that VK is still going on there now. VK is still actually happening. I haven't seen who's won or winning yet. It's obviously between Teriyaki and GS. I mean, let's put our bets on who it's going to be, who we think it's going to be. Look, I like the two of them, I do, but I'm not going to lie, I'm rooting for Teriyaki. I am. But probably someone's just going to wipe the pair of them out, right? This is what's going to happen. They're both going to get wiped out. Okay, and rightly so, because, you know, it's a little bit pathetic tonight from people in the chat, you know, not many 1v1s or shit like that, you know. Speakeasy provides a very, very entertaining channel, but the daytime ones don't do as well as the nighttime ones. So we're all looking forward to tonight's The Weem. Right? I'm just trying to burn a bit of time. That's what I'm trying to do. Start light a fucking cigarette up, yeah. Come on, you fucking dickhead. So, this is an open panel. Debate me. Challenge me, if you will. Okay? I will put the link out right now. All and anyone are welcome. If you have the minerals. Go, if you don't. VK kind of goes all day now. It does. Once a month, we get this, the double VK. Right? To be honest with you, it's like it's a bit annoying. Big Mac, how you there? Big Mac, my friend, how you doing? You, Big Mac, you've seen where I've been for the last couple of hours. Okay, just trying to entertain myself. Chris, you're a complete utter wanker. You know how many times I text you, twat? Yeah, you fucking wit. You got Big Mac. Okay, well, jump on the panel. Big Mac, jump on the panel. You can always speak to me. Right, okay. That phone, Big Mac, that phone, my friend, is the wife's phone, right? So, obviously, you know, I mean, you can always ring it, right? Thingy, but other than that, you know, you're a fucking wank as well, Big Mac, right? Okay, still love you, kid. There's a link there. Like, let's try and fill in a gap. Right, okay. I mean, Tunesy's live, right? For all you British fuckers, Tunesy's live, arguing with Gav B. Right? But Tunes is a little bit of a wet wipe. But when I say a little bit of a wet wipe, I mean he's a massive wet wipe. Okay. Don't know what's happened with that kid, right? But he's just went way downhill. Way downhill, you know. But Tunesy used to be okay. He did. Until he turned gear. So, should we just start off with a copyright straight away? Should we just play music to copyright? Or someone want to jump up and debate this? Yeah. This is what I struggle with. This is what I can't understand. Let's Let's have an argument or a debate, people. We can do this. No takers? No takers? What's that? Chris, I've seen everything and I know the real you. Whether you like it or not, by the way, it's honestly a fuck and a genuine top lad. Yeah, it's genuinely a fucking top lad, and nobody on here could ever change that. I'm assuming you're referring to me. I hope you fucking are anyway, Big Mac, you fucking cunt, you. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna change for no one, Big Mac. I ain't gonna change for no one. You know, these, like, I'll be honest with you, I've seen people on here start off a long time after me and like just go miles and miles above us, right? Okay. But they're intending to do that. Never ever been my intention to make something of myself on YouTube. I do this for absolute fun, shits and giggles. I'm talking to you only, Chris, mate. I know that, Big Mac. I got that, right? I did. But like I say, Big Mac, look at me. A lot of people on here try to do what they're doing for the clout and shit they got. I mean, I get more clout when I get on channels other than my own. Pardon me. You know, you can jump on a channel with 50, 200 people in, even a couple of thousand in. It doesn't do your channel any good. It doesn't, right? All I'm going to do, right, from then and here on is just be a massive, horrible bastard cunt, right, okay, when I can be. But genuinely, I'm a nice person. Like, ask Big Mac. Big Mac will tell you, right? I am a genuine nice person. Okay, I am. But I won't tell you something that you want to hear. I'll tell you something that you need to hear. And if that upsets your feelings, then fuck you. You know, it's one of them ones. So again, the link's there. Let's have a debate, a conversation, or I mean, just bring a topic. Look at TOS doesn't mean fuck all on this stream. We got. Is that you, Big Mark? You just ran. What happened there? You came on, you went. You came on, you went. That's a private chat. Tunes TV. Why are you putting Tunes TV in the back? Yeah, I'm not sub to him. I'm not allowed to comment in his chat until I've been there for like fucking 20 minutes or so. It says, you know what I mean? I don't bow down to people's conforms. Yeah. That's what you jump. Did you jump up here and send me over to Tunes? Big Mac, just put in the chat. Did you jump up here to put that in the chat for me to jump over Tunes? Because Tunes won't probably not even let me on. Right? He'll bitch and moan and twist. Do you want to be on, Big Mac, or not, right? No, you don't. You don't. Right. What's that link? I am pressing that link, Big Mac. I'm not pressing that link, right? Because I didn't even have a G kid. Seriously. I'm assuming it's you, but I ain't going to press that link. Right. I'm not pressing that link. Definitely not pressing that link. No way. Mm-hmm. I tell you what we could do though. What we could do? Could we share his stream? Could do, couldn't we? Share screen. No, it's not going to work that way. Right, I have to do this. I have to do this. Yeah. Right. Bear with us, people. Bear. You see what I mean? He wouldn't let us on. He said I was a porn bomber. Big Mark, come on. I even said what he wanted us to. And he said I was a porn bomber. Gav B, I saw you up there, mate. I saw you up there having a fucking I mean, I've literally, Big Mac just sent me the link there, right? Okay. And I tried to jump on. He said, yes, Tunesy. And I said it, right? No, it's a porn bomber. It's a porn bomber. You fucking daft. You know exactly who it is, Tunes. You're just shit scared to let me on your fucking panel. That's why, you little victim. You're a little victim. Anyway, Gav, what happened there, mate? Because I think, I mean, I was listening for a bit. I tried to jump on, but there was no link there, and you couldn't even comment in the chat unless you think, is that you, Braid? Just remove you if that's remove from stage. You're not saying how Braid, you're not fucking participating. Chris, I'm fucked up to start with. Never mind being on the panel with. Right, I've just kicked him, mate. I didn't even know it was. I thought it was fucking you dickhead, you. You're the one that sent me that link, Big Mac, right? You're the one that sent me that link, Celtic. How you doing, kid? How you doing, mate? Right? You're the one that sent me that link. I went over there, right? He sat there with fucking facial, right? And whoever else it is. And he said, just bring the fat tube. He knows it's fucking me. He knows for the absolute fine fact it's fucking me, right? I mean, I can't do nothing about Tunes being a little shitty bum. There's nothing I can do about that, right? Nothing at all. But, you know, he can play them games all he wants. You know. I really do not. Like I say, Big Mac only went over there. I only done that because you sent the link in the back there, right? Okay, just to prove to you that there are certain people that just do not want me on their panel, right? And it's not because I'm a porn bomber, because I'm definitely not. What it's for, Gav?
Oi, Chrissy boy.
How you doing, Gav? Gav, that was horrible out there, what Tune's just done there. He just made me feel alarmed, harassed, and distressed.
Can't wait, man.
Listen, do you know when he started saying to you, right? I tell you what, one thing you said to him, right, which was brilliant, right? Before, well, I tell you how you can emphasize it or how you can resemble it. Put your phone down for a day, right?
Exactly, man. Exactly.
But Gabby's never, ever, ever, like, look above. I mean, me and you got a little bit, some stuff in common, right? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
saying
of course.
we've been on exactly the same path, right? But we've got an understanding of what addiction does to people.
Yeah, so's tunes, though. That's the fucking thing, Chris. It's crazy.
Yeah, but Gavy's never. I don't think Tunes has ever had to beat something, being in the in the dark side of reality. If you get what I mean, like obviously his addiction is YouTube clicks, likes, shares, and views. That's what his is.
And drink, I would imagine.
Yeah, well,
I think he plays it down, but who knows? Who am I fucking? Who am I to decide who's what or whatever? But you know what I mean, eh?
No, I totally understand what you mean. I do, but the fact that he dismisses his drink problem and tries and discompare it, like basically shun off what his addiction is, right? And say that, like, for example, I haven't got the time. He said I haven't got the time of day for people like basically yourself and even me. Being them.
Yeah.
Gav, we beat those addictions, right? Okay, and we are here now, right? Okay, and enjoying life to the full, to the max, right? And now I know I love a drink still, Gav. I never liked to drink when I was on the crack, right? Okay,
Yeah.
never liked it. Okay, I was a crackhead and I was a Benzie head, right? Okay, I've got a guest. Oh, he's gone. Fucking hell, that was quick. I
Who was that, Chris?
On Barb or something like you and Babs. It was very quick. Jump. I've had this happen 2 or 3 times. Do you know what I mean? But it's one of them ones, Gav. I've always got on with you, Gav, you know, in a sense. And even though you haven't gotten on with certain people I have, and I haven't gotten on with certain people you haven't, I've always kept a mutual respect for you, bro, right now.
I say to Chris, same, man. I know what you're talking about, certain people and stuff, man. But yeah, same, man. Same.
But hey, Gav, didn't we have a good laugh the other night on mine the other day, mate? I can't remember how long ago it was, but you were on there with Shazzy, Oxycat, and other people. You know what I mean? It was you had a good laugh, didn't you?
That wee American guy, what was his name? He was cool, man. I like him, man.
There was I think there was K2 on there, right?
Him. He's cool. He's quite knowledgeable, isn't he?
Listen, mate, he's about well, I'm 41 in the 26th of this month, right? Okay, but he's about 8 years younger than me. He's about in his mid-30s, early 30s, and he's a trucker.
He's cool. Yeah, he's cool. I like him, man.
Yeah, but you see Oxycat, you see Cat, you know that she's like she's something else, her mate, right? She is a traditional right-wing woman, right? Traditional woman, right? But she's like, I mean, put it one way, Gav, if you were lucky enough to be like her fucking gimp, right? Okay, you'd be on a lot of land, right? Okay, being looked after. But no, Kat's a lovely woman, right? Okay, mate. And this is the thing: people diss me for talking to people from the other side of the world and shit like that, right? But it opens your mind up to different.
It does, Chris. It does, man. I love that shit too, man.
It's one of them ones, Gav, you know. But look, I mean, I heard what Tunes was doing there before, and basically he's trying to, because he was licking fucking Dan's arse earlier on, you know. He was licking his arse and saying, "I told you not to do this. I told you not to do that." Right? Do you know when Tunes goes below like 50 viewers, right? He just switches off, you know.
Yeah, it's deliberate. It's deliberate, innit?
I believe it doesn't matter about the size of your chat, right? It's the quality of it.
Yeah, 100%. And see we change. You know why he doesn't bother me? He's fucking ignorant. He's fucking.
Oh, got a legend, yeah. Gav, we've got a legend,
here we go, here we go, here we go.
Yeah, jumping up. Do you want to turn your camera off, bro? Do you want to turn your camera off, bro, or what? You can keep it on, my friend, or turn it off, but I'm going to let you on now.
Oi, oi.
Big up, Hammers.
Come on.
That's Hammers, man.
Two up, two down.
I was expecting to sleep, but I thought I would just come and say hello.
Hey, Hammers, you're doing really... Gav, have you seen how well Hammers is doing with his channel now?
No, I've not seen, man. Somebody fucking... I don't know if I've still got your Hammers, man. Somebody put your Hammers thing in the chat, man.
And let me... I'll type something in the chat one sec.
Wait there. Have I got... I didn't even think there's any mods in here, you know?
No, that's what I was looking for there, Chris. I can't see anybody.
Is Big Mac not a mod?
Listen, I'll take you anyone. Get out there and start filming these protests. It don't matter who you are, your channel will blow up. It's hitting the algorithms on all socials. Get out there, get your camera out, blow your channel up.
Hammers, can you tell us how many subs you're on at this moment in time, bro?
About 3,500 or something.
Right, and
Go on,
journey, Hammers, when you start this journey a month or two ago, am I right, Hammers?
5 weeks.
5 weeks. So like,
I've got 3,200 subs in 5 weeks.
Right.
Wow.
1.1 million views.
And he rolls with some of, listen, Gav, he rolls with some of the big fucking auditors as well, you know. Honestly, kid.
It's just smashing.
Go on.
It's hitting all the algorithms. Get out there and fucking get on it. It ain't gonna last. But you know, just get out there and get your
Hammers. I'm hitting all the fucking roundabouts, right? Okay, with the red spray paint, right, in a zebra crossings.
Yeah, on it, mate.
But listen, I tell you what, that red spray paint has been bought out fucking left, right, and centre. So we're having to go for the pink stuff.
It's gone up now, I know, isn't it?
And listen, I was driving through Scotswood the day, Hammers, right, which is me old local area, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the the BT telephone boxes, you know, the green boxes that they, right? They've been painted white, okay, but they've got like pink crosses through them because of red paint, obviously, like they can't get it.
Big up, Big Mac, mate. Cheers.
Is Big Mac done
it? Anyone, get the camera.
What's your channel called, Hammers?
Just 2 up, 2 down. Just
like that, how you've wrote it in the chat.
Yeah, 2 up, 2 down. That's it.
Yeah, I should be able to find it.
You don't have to put the crosses in. Just put 2 up, 2 down, and have a look for the cross, like the Hammer's cross, and that's me. So I'll be out tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going. I might go to Oxford tomorrow because all the lefties are down there. But I'll either go Oxford or down to London because you've got all the Palestinian protesters who are going to get nicked and that holding placards.
Yeah. Hammers, look, I'll be honest with you, bro. Do you know the other day when you were on someone's channel, right, and they played it? Remember what it was, right? Anyway, I saw your ears, mate. You were a bit of a paggerer back in the day. You were cauliflower lugs, you.
I've always had big lugs, mate. Don't worry about that.
No, I'm not saying big lugs. I ain't saying big lugs. I'm saying you've got cauliflower lugs like you've been fucking fighting all your life.
Oh yeah. I've got scars and fucking all over me. Yeah. Don't worry about that. Was that when I was walking stand up to racism?
I think we'll wait there 2 seconds, Hammers. I've got Carrington. I just let him on. Okay, we're going.
Oh, hello.
Really triggered.
Hello.
Where did Garth go?
Garth wasn't on, yeah?
Garth. Hey, Garth.
I'm not Garth.
Garth there.
Oh, Gav. Oh, what Gav?
Gav must have shit himself when you jumped up here.
That's a shame.
That's fucking Manda.
Eh?
Is that Manda?
No, it's Cardi.
Well, you're Scottish, aren't you? Sorry, I've gone on against the
From Aberdeen, but I was looking for Gav.
It definitely sounds like Manda, that there.
No, it's Cardi. I just didn't want to put my camera on because I'm a bit boozy.
Oh no, you didn't have to put your camera. You didn't have to put your camera on, love. As you notice, I just let you straight on there because Bricky's got like this one true and only fucking I really do not give a shit what happens, right? Okay, but all you need to do is just be respectful while you're up, yeah, and just tell everybody.
Nice long sentence.
Why can't I get down the fucking screen? Wait, I've got two guests in the background. Why can't I get? Just hang on, guys. Carrington Smith. There's Gav.
Hi, Gav.
Carrington, what's happening?
Jump at Gav. Gav, like guy. Jabba says yeah.
Who's saying here?
Jabba.
Oh, Jabba, what's happening? I don't know who Jabba is, but hi anyway.
Jabba the Hunt.
Yeah.
Hammers, I'm sorry, but when me and Carrington speak, you might not understand a lot.
Yeah, I can understand.
Hammers, I'll translate for you. I'll translate.
No, I can understand it. I'm on it, mate.
Can I show you what I've made?
Aye.
Yeah, you can, but wait there. It's not going to be like. In fact, I'm just gonna risk it for a biscuit. I'm gonna put you on solo screen.
Yeah, go on, Chris, man.
But hold on, because I need to find it. Oh, actually, hold on.
Hold on, wait there. Wait there. You're a cross between a fucking jock and a Geordie. You.
Had a phone.
Hold on.
Right.
Hold on. Out there.
But I don't want it that way.
What is
Facing back. Look at that.
Bring it up to the screen.
That was a dartboard.
Brilliant.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Listen.
I mean, this has fallen off because it was glued on. But look,
It's
that one
falling off.
hasn't.
It's fallen. Did you say it's falling off? It's falling off.
And God, look, I got a haircut.
Carrie, you're class, like.
It's so short.
Carrie, did you pinch that dartboard from your local boozer?
Did I? Pardon?
Did you pinch that dartboard from your local boozer?
No, from work.
From work, right? Do you work in a pub?
Pardon?
Look at that! You know this lady. She's one of your friends.
Wait, your fucking teeth out. Carrie, is this the first time you've been up here, Carrie, love?
No, I think I've been in your comments before.
I do apologise for that. The comments can be very, very fucking vague.
It's okay. And look at all the fish I have.
Wait there. Solo screen. Wait there.
I feel like I was in a fishy garden.
Carrie, you're class, man, honestly. Like.
Is all this indoors as well? This is inside, isn't it?
Yeah.
My house? You cheeky bastard.
Didn't he fucking dare talk to me like that, lassie?
Look.
Wait there. Why does that plant not get put under the fucking grow light?
Because it's plastic.
Right, okay. Carrie, show me your grow room. You've definitely got one. You've definitely got a fucking cannabis grow room, right? Okay.
I'm not allowed. I kill everything. I've got to start with the plastic ones first.
Oh, well, there you go. No man ever get with Carrie, right? Because she kills everything, right? Okay. Just saying.
They won't.
No, listen, Carrie, love. You see, I love growing stuff, right? Okay, genuinely, right? Okay,
I like
think
little things.
Yeah, so does the wife as well. So does the wife.
Class.
What? What do you mean? I'm just being honest with you.
He's adorable.
Yes, he's so cute.
He looks little like a borrower.
Not a borrower.
I'm borrower. I'm not a borrower. I'm a
Who's the
taxer.
borrower?
I don't borrow stuff. I tax it.
Look at my arse. Go on, get up here. Go on, King. Get up inside me. Ratatouille.
What the fuck? Where's that coming from?
What was that?
That's my grandson.
I want
Harry,
doing so.
where's that coming from? Have you got someone trapped under the stairs?
Oh, too fast.
Look, you see that smile.
Stairs.
You see that smile, ladies and gentlemen, right? Okay, that's an evil, vindictive smile. Right, okay.
And it's always on teeth.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Carrie. I've got better teeth than you, right?
No, you
I've
don't.
got the best teeth.
I've got sharper teeth than you.
I've seen your example techniques and they're very teethy.
That's disgusting.
What do you mean? Whoa. No, disavow, not allowed, right? What do you mean? Explain.
Get it up yet.
Get it up. Fuck your body. I'll fuck you, you bastard.
I feel a bit self-conscious and dry-mouthed now, so I might just go.
Have you been smoking the ganja? Have you been smoking the ganja, Carrie?
Pardon?
You been smoking the ganja?
Look what I've got for it. Look.
Don't charge you, bro.
What you
What's
got?
that?
Oh my
Wait
God,
there,
look
wait
at
there. Come on, what you got? Bud?
Look, it's fingers to Hodger.
We're class.
I tell you what, you know, the more I look at this bitch, right, the more she looks evil. She's like Medusa. She's like Medusa.
Medusa. Fucking
That's a
Medusa.
shame up. Kenna, say Medusa. She was
Medusa.
bonny, and then there was people jealous of her, so they turned her into a thing. So every time men looked at her, they turned to stone.
Shit, BPD.
Men just get bored. For
They
me,
got hard when they looked at her.
have I got a what?
Hammers is speaking for himself, yeah. He says they got hard when they looked at her.
No.
They got
Well,
hard.
they did. They turned.
So
I
Hammers
suppose-
has called 2 up, 2 down. Hammers is definitely 2 up now. Right? He's definitely 2 up. Right? Okay.
Oh, was that 2 up, 2 down?
That's 2 up, 2 down. Yeah, that's listen. Hammers, get your camera on, Hammers, right? And show fucking
No.
get your camera on and get your turkey teeth out now. And show
What a
fucking
beautiful bald man.
Thank you.
Hammers, come on.
Proceed. Slam.
It isn't as good as what you think.
What's that? You've always
Anyway, Joey, where did you get that? Where did you get that? Is that that's not your natural color hair? Is it? Rihanna would struggle
No,
to get that.
my natural hair is blonde.
Chatty red.
It's chatty red.
I tell you what, if it was blonde, you done a lot of work to get it that color, love. If it was blonde, I know
I
that
know.
person.
I can have the colours of the rainbow, but see when my leg hair grows, you just see it because it's blonde.
Whoa,
And I've
what
got
do you mean
no
leg
man,
hair?
so I
Why have
don't
you got leg hair? Why have you got leg hair?
Because I've got no man, so and I bide in Scotland. There's no point shaving it up to the knee until there's an
Good
event.
point. That's an actual. That's a good point. Yeah.
Something character, because she's like this all the time, man, all the time.
I've got someone new in the chat. Yeah,
Can I just have my
Lazarus.
thingy on so I can
She's so
put her
lovely.
through?
Lazarus says she's so lovely. Don't go.
But you can turn it off. I just fucking how.
Carrie, look, love. Honestly, all joking aside, love. How did you get from blonde to red?
a £5 bargain for Superdrug.
Was it? Stop. It wasn't that easy, you stupid fucker. It definitely wasn't. Listen, the wife turned ginger trying to do the same as what you done.
Wait
And
a
she's
minute,
got
Chris.
off there.
Chris,
What?
we've got 3 bald men, right? And you're asking Carrington how fucking she got her hair that red. You can't be interested in doing that, can you?
You're always the only
No, but listen, do you not honestly think, Gav, that the wife at one point tried to get red Rihanna hair? Right?
Red is. I don't think I'm going to be like going from red to another colour. Like, it's like psycho every time I go into the shower.
No, you definitely look like a psycho. I'll be honest with you, love. You definitely look like a psycho. You're definitely Glenn Close.
Be very fucking weird and scared.
I mean, to be honest with you, if I fell asleep in a bedroom next to you, I'd be worried in case I got braid to sleep with an iron. Right, okay.
I wouldn't be there and you wouldn't need to worry because I'd have just robbed everything at your gas. You take new DVDs, lights and boxes. You fuck all left in the fridge. I don't need your passport, but I'm taking it.
You see, this is not a borrower, right, Carrie? It's a taxer, right?
Yeah.
Take it, right? Okay, and don't feel guilty for doing it either, love. Right? If they're gonna fall asleep while you're still awake, just
disappeared.
Am I here?
you're still there. Carrie's device not connected. It says device not connected, but probably she's getting a hairdo. Oh, she's back. She's back. Wait, oh, Carrie, turn that. Put your pants on, will you? For fuck's sake, honestly.
You.
I reckon it would, yes.
Oh, what did I miss?
You missed it, Gav. It was backstage. You're not going to see that, right, Carrie? I will not show anyone how your pubes don't match your fucking hair colour.
Right, I'm paying the £40 stream yard. I'm missing out on things. Oh, Carrington, honestly, how did you do that?
Say hello to my friend Jabba.
Hello, Kings. How you doing?
Hello.
How you doing? All right?
Wait a minute, Jabba, you just had a guy's accent, a guy's voice 5 minutes ago.
I did.
It's Jabba.
My 40 with big tits. What do you expect? It goes in between.
Don't start pulling your fucking tits out, right? Okay, because Gav will get his moves out.
Your
Right?
tits out, get your tits out, get your tits out for the lad.
Gav. I've just had a message in the chat there from Chemical Gases, right? Saying that Anton's gonna fuck us up.
I think that's a possibility, Chris. I'm sorry, but it could be true, man.
Yeah, it
Chris,
could
I'm
be.
bolting anyway. Chris, I'm okay, mate. See you
You're bolting. I thought you were from London. I thought you were from London, not Bolton.
Respect Hammers, pal. Respect my man.
God bless you, Hammers, mate. Thank you very much for jumping up, Bob.
Have a look at the Tuesday morning.
Big up, Jeremy.
Tuesday morning, 8 o'clock. It's going to be a banger.
Hammers, that's me sub to you, bro. That's me sub to you, man.
All right, nice one, Gav. Yeah, Tuesday morning. Well, I'm going to be busy tomorrow and Sunday, but Tuesday morning is going to be a right cracker.
Well, because look at Hammers, you know why it's Tuesday? I don't like Mondays.
You're damn it.
Well, this mob, they're at the arms fair and they start fighting with the police and all that. So it'd be early one Tuesday, but they go crackers.
Hey, Gav, I've got a couple of me American friends in the chat, right? Okay, Carrie, if they jump on love, right, don't fucking bully them, right? Okay, just be nice.
I'm moving to London. I'm moving to London, Hammers. It sounds good down there.
It's lively. There's always something happening. Yeah. Tomorrow, as I say, I'm either going to Oxford or London, and it's going to be entertaining. Sunday's Isle of Dogs. Sunday's Isle of Dogs in Epping, And Tuesday is going to be mental because you've got all the tree huggers and all the geezers who lock themselves up in trees and fucking Palestinian protesters fighting with the police.
Never let a leftist look after your child, right? Or take care of your fucking your parents, right? Okay.
What do you mean never let a leftist look?
Right, Chris doesn't like Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays. I just like
never
Fridays.
Chris, all the best, mate.
Respect,
listen, we're all rooting for you, brother. Keep up the good fucking work, my friend. Right, seriously, we need more people like you in the UK, mate. My friend. Honestly.
Nice one, Chris.
Chris.
See you later. All have a good one.
Chris, never let a leftist look after your kids. Is that what you said there?
No.
Bricky,
we've already determined this. You are not a leftist. We've already went through this, right? I've done the political fucking test with you, right?
Right, do another one then, Chris. Do another one then.
Right. But to be honest with you, especially anyone with purple hair, right? Okay, with a nose ring and shit like that, right? Okay, I mean, look, I know Carrie's dyed her hair red, right? But let's face it, you know, she's a genuine bitch, right? Okay, and you know.
I'm not. Oh no, other way.
Carrie Love, look, I see it how it is and how I see it, right? Okay, and I'm just gonna say now that I would rather be locked in a room with you, right, than a purple-haired fucking left walkist, right? Okay, because to try and turn us into a woman, right, give us bottom surgery, stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's.
I need a check vagina.
At least you just take every bit of money out of your pocket and probably leave
we have it, Chris. What did you say, Chris? Chris, she missed that, holy shit, man.
Chris, let this be the political platform. I can't, honestly, listen, come up with gases. Us in Britain, right? You know when people ask us in Britain, right? How you doing? We say, well, I can't complain. Literally, we can't complain because we'll get locked up if we do complain. Right?
Look at Graham Lynham.
There's a much nicer areas than us.
The guy from Father Ted got locked up.
The boy from Father Ted got locked up.
Yeah, he did. And do you know what it is? He's not even a British citizen no more, you know, Carrie Love. He's not even a British citizen.
He's Irish. I remember.
He got locked up. Look at 5 armed police officers turned up.
Popular.
Do you realize when the Manchester, you know when was it the lads had done that fucking attack in the airport? Do you know what was it? Heathrow Airport, Manchester Airport, whatever it was.
No, that's telly.
He went to Glasgow Airport with bags of shite. Yeah, no, the guy tried robbing Glasgow Airport with bags of fertilizer.
Oh yeah, but fucking 20 years ago, someone.
Airport's not funny for a couple hours.
That's somebody else. Is that with that Carrie? Is that somebody else talking with you?
Yeah, I'm not throwing my voice. There's
There's more. There's three people. Stop it, because look, I am a bit fucked up, right? Okay, and I'm starting to think that there's like voices in my head. Right?
No, you're not. You're doing well, King. You're fine. You're
doing well. That's Bricky.
Bricky's fine. He's doing well. Good for him.
He thinks you're a king.
I think he's. Honest to God, I agree with his opinions. He's right.
So what I heard there was all I heard there was Bricky was right. Okay, so you're going to encourage me now to keep going.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not into politics and that, but he's quite good at debating.
You are me. I just like to spend.
Yeah, you should hear why he gets called Bricky. You should hear why he gets called Bricky.
There's K2 there, K2 Trucking. How you doing, bro?
Oi.
K2 K2, this is Queen Latifah. K2, this is Queen Latifah, otherwise known as fucking Medusa, right?
Hello,
Hello.
Medusa.
And we have Gav B. I'm sure you met Gav B before
Yes,
because he's
yes,
very
yes.
highly about you before. But he did call
K2,
you
respect, man. Respect, brother.
Right. Look at that. We've got Aussie Man down the chat as well now, and Michael fucking Castrian. Right. But anyway, look at what I think, right? You see what I struggle with? Do you know how the British Isles defended their shores, right, from the Nazis, right, for World War II? We literally stopped the Luftwaffe coming over and like invading our country. But we can't stop rubber dinghies with like men on them, right? Okay. Like, what went wrong? Why can't we just shoot them off the dinghies, right, before they get halfway across? And then
Because you guys ran out of Spitfires.
Oh,
I mean,
what?
no, literally,
K2's on
think
to
about
something.
it. The path of
K2's
least
on to
You don't
something,
have
man.
any,
Go on, K2.
you don't have any more Spitfires. That's when men used to fly planes.
That was fun.
Listen, we're not even allowed to have guns no more, man.
I know.
Right. So do you know back in the day, like I say, if you were to cross the English Channel, right, which would be the North Sea, right? Technically, the North Sea stops, right? Okay, where like halfway between like the border, right, and it goes all the way up around the east coast, right? But when we defended that, right, we successfully defended the German Luftwaffe coming over and even U-boats coming over of it, right? Now we can't stop dinghies coming from fucking France. What I say is just you know how we get these fucking, you know we get these windmills and fucking, like, these fucking these
They
things,
never
like,
created just an actor for me. If you could rip it all,
I feel like you should speak on here because I'm not very good. You've got good points.
He's man speaking truth.
Man speaking truth.
but I am, though. I am. Do you know how you get wind turbines, right? Okay. I think you should put wind turbines across the channel, right? And then put gunners on them, right? Just with fucking air rifles, right? Okay, that will shoot the dinghies before they get halfway across. Because listen, do you know when the dinghies pop, right? And they're less than halfway across, they're gonna swim back to France, right? They're not gonna swim to Britain. They're gonna swim back to France, right?
Yeah.
It's energy efficient.
Well, it is. And let's face it, right?
I think you need to add alligators in the channel too. That'll get them.
Oh, the white shark's already coming there now, mate. The white shark's already coming there.
Crocodile kind of person.
Listen, I'm a vindictive. I'm half German, me in blood, right? Okay, so I'm the efficient side of German. Right? That's why I say that. That's why I say we should set these towers up, right, before halfway, right? Okay, so when we shoot them, they have to swim. Like if they're going to swim to it, right? Okay, they're going to have a long fucking challenge. They are, right? Do you know how to stop? Do you know how to stop an illegal immigrant from drowning across the channel?
To your fat ass, you
You bastard, Gav. You pushed my joke. That was a dad joke. That was my joke. Not allowed.
You can't put your foot on somebody's head if they're swimming because there's nothing unless it's shallow. Come on, let's think about things here.
Right, but we could chuck medicine balls at them, couldn't we?
Exercise.
I didn't want to say in case anybody's in Ethiopian.
We could chuck medicine balls at them. They're quite heavy. Have you ever tried to catch a medicine ball?
A medicine ball?
Yeah, they're big, heavy things. Right? They're not like footballs. They're like big, heavy.
A medicine ball.
Have you ever done
it's sort of like a space opera.
But it
weighs
a
ton.
ton.
It's a weighted ball.
Oh, an exercise ball.
Yeah.
No, there's two different ones. There's two different ones.
It's a bit like a kettlebell.
And the one full of air.
The one that you go bouncy on.
No,
that's a space opera.
No, Harry. That's a man's penis. That's
a man's penis. I can't fit that is.
This is why I never title my lives. I never title my lives right until afterwards.
I'm not from Peterhead Chemical Gases. Did you hear my chum there?
Oh,
Right, thank you so much for letting us on. I'm sorry, I'm going to go because
You're more than welcome, Carrie, love. Honestly, all joking aside, love, it's been a great fucking laugh with you being up here, right? But listen,
can I
look
go
at
you quickly, Simone? Hold on.
Yeah, so you go
had on. You see what I mean? Had on. You see that there's proper Geordie. That there, you're a proper fucking half. You're a Geordie.
I'm Scottish. Hold on.
You're not. You're a Geordie. You're a Geordie, and that
No.
fact, yo.
I have since when I made it, I have taken it apart. But look what I made out of cat food boxes. Oh, that's nice, is it?
What's happened, Joe? What have I done?
What is that?
I didn't fit it. Yeah, I've tried. Oopsies. I've tried. He's
Whoops,
too
What you done, Chris?
I don't know, Gav. I'm trying to sort it out.
Oi.
Cancel with a cancel there again.
Yeah.
Cancel.
Oh, wait a minute. What's that, Carrie? What's that?
I had Gorilla Glue and wallpaper. So I made that Bonnie
wait there.
thing.
That's not the old Yoo-hoo glue, is it? The evil stick shit.
No, Gorilla Glue. I love Gorilla Glue. I had a pop curtain for about 6 months. It was great. Fantastic.
Chris,
You didn't
class
sniff
it.
glue for 6 months. You've got fucking too good teeth to sniff the glue for 6 months. Seriously.
I used it to put fake nails on. That was not a good idea. Honestly, I tried showing Reedy all my crafting, and he said that my house was a fire hazard.
Well,
Can you translate that?
I would just,
Can you
I would
translate
just
that?
say that, you know.
I hope he didn't. Offer to be the fireman and come and help you, man.
Oh, can you imagine?
I know.
Nice almighty.
I'm almost certain, Gav, that Carrie would set a house alight, right, just to get a fireman come and rescue her.
I would,
Right.
well, that's happened before, but
aye, but you didn't want Reedy coming, do you?
in
Christ.
for a penny, in for a pound. No, if Reedy came, I'd be like, I didn't really want to waste the visit, but I think it would be more of a kind of poke him with a stick and laugh kind of experience.
100%.
So someone's gonna identify as a fireman.
I love your
Yeah.
voice.
Fireman set.
Where are you from?
Sorry.
I'm from Scotland.
Gary has got a sexy voice, K2, isn't he?
Hi, K2. I'm going to come from I'm from
Harry,
Scotland.
Harry, don't do this to fucking K2 when you're about to leave, right? Because honestly, he's about to ejaculate in his pants.
Oh, that's such a nice compliment.
Now you gotta stay.
Oh, no, but soon and I'll get bored on you, well.
Oh, I'm begging you.
K2's definitely got another minute. He's got another minute in him.
Right, you and your two friends in the back.
My name starts with K.
Right. And
I wasn't talking K2.
My name starts with a C, right?
But you could start it with a K because my Chris starts his with a K.
Fuck off. Anyone that had a name with a Chris start with a K, right, is gay.
He is gay.
That's
He's
right.
totally gay. He's really gay.
Can you introduce him to me, please? I'm bisexual. Hello, Hello, Chris.
This is Java. Oh my god, calm down. Yeah, it's looking at me.
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
So pretend to be a fireman.
A
Gav,
fireman.
I'm blaming you for all of this, Gav.
I'm lost.
I'm going to blame you for all of this, Gav, right? You're to blame. Harry, look after yourself, love. You're always welcome up here, love, right? Okay, the next time you come up here, you need to bring that fucking hair dye, what you've got there, honestly, right? Okay. And, like, just give her, like, a lowdown on how it happens. right? Because me pubic hair needs
Well,
dyed.
it's normally only if it's on offer and it's got like 20% off.
Right, and where can
I'm
we
not
find
looking
this
for
link? Is this link in your OnlyFans page?
No, it's in the bargain bin.
I'm joking, Carrie. Don't look at me like that, right? I've got the evil eyes there, right? I was joking.
I'm not allowed. Honestly, I have actually tried. I just don't get any customers, if that's what you call them.
Yeah, well, Carrie, you've got a few on you already, love, right? Seriously, right? If you were to start it back up, right? Okay, K2 and Gav are willingly going to say, you know, and listen, even the wife was listening.
I just said I would pretend to be a
I mean,
fireman to
you know
rescue.
what? That's really nice, and it's making me feel motivated.
Carrie, I don't know why you were demotivated, love. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you at all,
Well,
right?
the
Okay, the fact that
is
the only thing that's wrong with you, the only thing that's wrong with you, right? Okay, Carrie, only thing wrong with you is you haven't give me the exact hair color and dye of what you done your hair with, right? Okay, I'm a bit knocked and pissed off with that, right? Okay, did you buy it from Superdrug?
No, goodness, I lied. It was Home Bargains. There was 30% off because the box was fucked, right? The gloves had a hole in it. But who am I?
And I bet you shoplifted it as well, didn't you?
I can't shoplift. I tried.
Can you not shoplift? Oh my life, I've got 4
Have you
kids,
not
me,
been in
honestly.
Home Bargains? There's a cutout of a policeman in every Home Bargains, and you think it's a real person. So you're like, whoa!
Nah, fuck that. Listen, Carrie, love, you can get away with anything up to 200 quid, right? You know me, right? I've got 4 kids, so I just get them to pinch stuff for up to
I don't
190
have
quid.
children. I just
190
get my
quid
day
each, right?
one
The
to do
phone.
it. Well, can I borrow one of yours?
You can have 2 of them if you want.
Well, I didn't want to keep them, but they could certainly, because look, your roots are coming in.
No, Carrie, look, if you're going to take them, you need to keep them, right? Okay. Like, there's no givesy backsies, right? Once you've took them, they're yours.
I cannot commit to that, honestly. I only see my pal once a year.
Listen, they only need like very minimal. Like, you can lock them under the stairs, right? Okay, just a bag of Doritos, right, and a little bit of Mountain Dew now and again. That'll keep them
That's what
sustained.
happened to us when we were growing up.
Look how we turned out.
We turned out
If you
fantastic.
don't drink Code Red, then fuck you.
We don't drink Coke, we sorry.
No, we don't. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go because we're
God bless you, Carrie, love. God bless you.
Aw.
God bless
And-
you and your friends, right? Okay, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you. I want to be a carpenter just like Jesus is his dad.
Oh, what, Jesus.
Jesus is Yeah, well, I'm a bricklayer, and saying that, fuck all carpenters is a messy, dirty bastards. Right?
No, wood's more fun than concrete.
I don't. You know, I'm a bricklayer. I don't work with concrete, right? Okay, I
Yeah.
work on concrete. On it.
Ricky, you can do where did I put it? Right. It isn't finished. I start jobs and I didn't finish them. Right, but I got a sander, but I hadn't got the backing pad. So I just glued the disc onto the sander. But then the glue wore off. So now I've been able to master using a sander, but going along the wood with the disc. Do you know how hard that is without a backing pad?
All right.
Can
Okay.
you translate that?
What you sanding, Carrie? What you sanding?
The table.
Right? Are you going with the grain or
Right.
against the grain? You need to go with the grain.
I went left, right, up and down, circle motion. It didn't
Carrie.
That's exciting.
Look at the way the wood is. It'll have signs in it, right? Which will either go up and down, left or right. Okay.
up and down, but I just wanted to do it quickly.
Yeah, but for fuck's sake, this is where women. This is what I mean. Women. Look, I'll be honest with you, right? This is where
I
women.
didn't like the floor in the bathroom. And I thought, well, how hard is it to to replace the floor. Oh,
Yeah,
God,
and
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
you found out the hard way, didn't you?
Well, it's all on like Luke.
This is where women need men, right? Okay. Because you know what it is. You know how you fuck. You know how. I'm not saying you're one of these.
No, she has
feminists.
YouTube and can do it herself. Just watch a YouTube video.
Oh, I
Oh,
can't be
man.
bothered watching YouTube videos. If they're not interacting with me, I get bored.
Right, Carrie, look, don't watch YouTube and think you can do it yourself, right? Okay. Because
did
normally the people that are showing you how to do this on YouTube don't even know how to do it themselves, right? Okay. They're just doing it for clicks and shares. I'm going to tell you now, Carrie, do what you think is right or wrong, right? Then when you find out it's wrong, get yourself a man. Okay?
Gary, where are you going, man?
Most of my problems come down to that. You know, it doesn't really happen.
I offered.
Carrie,
Just-
K2's a trucker. K2's a trucker, right? He drives a massive
I think
HGV lorry.
curtains up if he's a trucker.
Listen, never mind putting curtains up. You can reverse a lorry straight through your fucking front window if he wants to.
You
Right?
can't. I'm on the middle floor.
Yeah, K2, I'll be honest with you, right, mate? Okay, it may be a bit difficult. You may have to like reverse it through the bottom floor, then jump on the top of your cab and climb through a window, like a Romeo and Juliet type thing.
Oh, copy.
What did I mention? Romeo, Christ's sake.
How you going to get your truck to Aberdeen, K2?
How are you going to get your truck to Aberdeen? K2, look at Gav.
I will get a cargo plane and then parachute in.
Are
But
you
I
like
gotta rip
that?
out my
Come on,
passport.
he's
I
invested.
gotta rip out my passport.
This is rip off his pants.
He's committed. He's
That's
committed, Gav.
commitment. It's commitment. Gary,
Gav, can
Gary,
you imagine how much
these
business he
Americans-
could have from the Albanians over here, right? Being able to reverse and drive a truck the way he can, right?
I think I need somebody that cannot understand English, or maybe like a deaf person. I'm very self-aware. I'm
I
self-aware.
mean, isn't a man just gonna like falsely agree with you and just go,
Yeah.
I mean, I like that sometimes, but maybe if I give him a nip, he could change it every now and then, just for like different change of scenery.
Carrie, do you also want this person to wear a mask that covers their face and their mouth, right? Okay, in a leather type form, right? Do you want them to be a gimp?
Latex, like a little gimp.
Yeah, a little
A
gimp,
little
and put them on a leash.
Oh,
No real woman wants a man that bows down to them, right? Okay, a woman wants a strong man that like does everything for them, right? Okay, and keeps them in their place, right? But behind every strong man is a strong woman. Okay,
what's happening? I'm completely worried for me. Like,
now, Carrie, I've got 4 boys, right, to my woman, okay? Each and every single one of them are a bastard and a cunt and a twat, right?
and so am I.
I taught them to be that way, right? But they will all look after their mother, right?
Oh, that's sweet. Job,
Yeah,
you
it's
look
not.
after your mum.
No, it's not. I for her it's sweet, not for fucking me. It's not. Not for me, it's not. Like she prays and wishes she had a daughter, right? So do I, right? Okay, because that daughter would probably love me, right? But the odds are in my favour. The odds are in my favour, right? I've got 4
Probably
of them.
not.
One of them's bound to look after us.
Is somebody trying to indicate?
That's K2. That's K2.
K2,
No,
you're
no
being
indicating.
very noisy.
Well, tell the guy in front of me to go faster. That's an indicator.
Go faster.
I can't go faster. I'm in a construction zone. Now I'm not. Peace out.
You're in a you in a machine while on the phone. Have you got
Yeah,
good
it's called a
CP?
headset.
We love a multitasking
We
kid.
love a multitask.
He can do what you women can hardly do, multitask.
Oh, look, he's driving.
Good
Cool.
for him.
Good for him. He's bloated.
pardon.
Well, actually, he's not now, is he?
Can drive that 18 kilo all up in my DC.
Gav,
Well, actually,
Gav,
right
you
now I'm
better
just
stop
bobtailing.
doing that on my Gav. You better stop doing that on my streams, mate. That's disgusting.
I love it.
You see, this is what I'm saying. Do you know what it is? Do you know how little respect I get when I do streams, right? Okay, because people just
I
take
think
that
you're
absolute.
quite funny. I've watched you for a long time.
Whoa, was that you peering through my fucking bathroom window?
No, that
You
was
got
me.
people later on, and I'm like, hi.
Listen. I'll be honest with you. I keep the window open so you can see us, right? I do, right?
Oh,
it's
that's
it's
nice. I
trust.
do that hoping to get an intruder, but it never happens.
No.
Fuck off, right?
He
Let's have a
thinks
look at the
he's
chat,
nice
right?
to me,
Let's have a look at the chat,
brother.
right? Okay,
Bob.
we've got a few new people in the
Bob.
chat, right? Okay.
You
Who's in the
think
chat?
you think you're the skinny one. You're in my house. No one
You're in my house now, bitch.
And no one knows you're here.
Our house in the middle of our street.
My
Robert
house.
there, right? Ooh, he's in a lot, cunt, Robert. Mr. Beautiful Blues. He's a weedhead. Oh, we've got Nathan Benson, that little fucking freak. Nathan Benson, you do realise he's Jeffrey Dahmer's younger brother, don't you?
Is that the kind with the curly hair?
Curly hair. That's it.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same one, is it?
Basically, he loves the crust, doesn't he? He loves to eat the crust. You know.
The crust of what?
Yeah, well, when
The
you eat the
bread.
crust, you get curly hair. Now, Nathan's over. Look at. Let's not pick on Nathan. Right, okay.
It's
Hold on, we
Nathan.
gotta ask her, Bricky. Bricky, we gotta ask her.
He got dropped on his head. He got dropped on his head when he was younger. Right, okay. It's not his fault.
Bricky,
That his mother.
Did
Bricky,
he bounce?
Bricky, I gotta ask her. How does she cook her hot dogs?
I don't cook.
Boom, 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 boom. There you go, K2.
I've got to
Fucking
switch the
yeah.
cooker
You fucking
Switch
cook hot dogs.
in the
Any
electric
answer-
box in order
There's
to
only
cook the
one
lovely
wrong-
light one.
There's only one wrong answer: putting them in the microwave.
What we're talking about in the microwave.
I broke the microwave. The little card inside, you're not meant to take that out.
But
You're not meant to put your fucking fork or your fucking. You're not meant to put your fork or tin foil in a microwave, right, Carrie? I'll be honest with you, love, right? Okay, this is a big thing. Like, look at your microwave does not come with an instruction manual to say do not put your cat in the microwave to dry it, right? Okay, it doesn't because it actually assumes that you wouldn't do that naturally, right? Anyone with half a brain wouldn't put stuff in the microwave that's going to blow it up. Right.
I put a Nutella jar and it accidentally still had tin foil on it, and I put it in the microwave just so I could get the ends of it to put it in my milk.
So you left a bit of the tin foil on the top of the Nutella jar when you put it in the microwave.
I had a sheltered life. I think I'm not doing so bad at 36.
36.
Oh, shut up.
I'll be honest with you. You looked about fucking 35 and a half.
Oh, that's nice. It's still a compliment.
Carry love with them teeth. I'll be honest with you. You could be 21, right? Okay, but the way your mind is, I would say that you're an evil, vindictive old bitch, right? Okay?
Chicken is. So many say that, and I'm just.
Listen,
I'm just
Carrie,
young.
I'm 41 this month. I'm like fine wine. The older I get, the more desirable I become. Right? Okay. That's just.
Oh, the older I get, I don't care. I can't be being
Bricky,
desirable.
I just turned 34.
34. I tell you, he was a young pup. Tell you, he's a young pup.
Well, that's why you see I still have big muscles, Bricky. That's why you see.
Let's molest him. So we're molesting
So
him.
why?
And hook my goosey.
K2, look above. I'll be honest with you, right? Well, Carrie, I don't know if you've been over at the stream, but I do a stream with my friend called Chris Lestrange.
No.
He's a South African dude. He looks like Boris the Animal from Men in Black. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, he sounds cute.
No, he is. He's cute, but he's a nasty little bastard. Right? He is.
Oh, be like that.
My God.
Yeah, but again, we do a show called Chris and Brick Shithouse, right? Okay, and
Yeah, what's the
Nathan
next?
Benson,
Ricky.
I'm not
Chris and Brooke
Ginger,
shithouse.
it's Harlot Rouge.
Carly. Right. There's another one. There's
No,
another
you're
one.
Ginger.
She's not ginger. She's fucking blonde. She just told me before.
Oh.
Yeah, but it doesn't K2, stop being fooled and sucked in by the bitch, right? Okay? She's going to lull you into a false sense of security, right? And then she's going to take everything from you, right? And I'm going to get half of it, right? Okay?
If I have some help, I don't mind.
Yeah, well, like, carry up, look. We'll lock him up, right? Okay? Have you got a good, like, padlock there? I've got a good chain. Have you got a good padlock?
Yeah, I've got pallets.
Right, I've got loads of cable ties anyway, right? Okay, so we don't need to worry. I'm plenty duct tape, right? Okay, I bought them from a rapist, right? Right, when he was going out of business, you know. So
What?
I can't even believe I've just said that. There, you know, this is my Marilyn. This is your fault. Marilyn, I'm blaming you, Marilyn. Marilyn, I'm blaming you.
This is all Marilyn's fault. This is
All
starting to get a
Marilyn's
little.
fault, right? It's all Marilyn's
This is starting to get a little weird.
Why
Yeah,
was he
it
going
was
out of
starting to get
business?
a little- When the Bricky streams
kinky.
never get weird.
Why was he going
Sarcasm,
out of
Ricky.
business? Was he retiring? Was he not getting enough business? Or
Carrie, love, look, I think what we need to do right now, right, okay, is I think we need to stop letting people like know what our objective is, right, okay, and it's basically to take everything from them, right, okay, without them knowing, because they're starting to know a little bit, right, okay, because as I say, once I get to 3,000 watch hours, K2 knows this, right, okay, I'm going to take everyone's money from them in their super chats, right.
you just want the contents of their fridge.
All I heard was something about zip ties.
Well, look, they're not called zip ties over here. They're called cable ties.
Cable ties.
Yeah.
Not weird. Right, do them right.
I've seen the dentist gloves. They're quite nice.
Yeah, do you know what it is? I tell you what, this is a joke. This is a funny thing for you, right, Carrie? All joking aside, K2 as well. Just get a cable tie, right, and like loop it in on itself, right, okay, and get your friend or someone that you like or you maybe don't like, okay. It's better if it's someone you don't like, okay, and you get them to stick their finger out, right, okay, or like even better if you got to stick their dick out, right, okay, you know, but it would be weird, right? Then just wrap it around their finger and zip it on, right, okay. Now watch, right, how quick their finger bulbs up, right, and it swells up, right, okay, over the cable tie. So even when they try and cut it off their finger, they end up cutting into their skin, right? It's so funny. I know I'm evil. I know I'm evil.
That's
I know
shit.
I know it's not nice, but I don't give a shit. Right, okay? I'm a
Don't
nasty
put it
bastard.
on your dick, guys.
Don't you put it on your dick. Don't you put it in your mouth.
Oh, but that just sounds like a cock ring, does it?
Is it a cock ring?
Yeah, but it's a cock ring you can't get on off unless you've got a pair like fucking like scissors to cut it off with.
No, see, our friends would enjoy that. That's like a challenge.
Exactly, that sounds like a challenge.
No, but you're Scottish though, so like I can get
No,
that.
but we've got friends in gay porn. That's nothing. Like,
oh shit! Right, whoa. Links in the back. Links in the back. Carrie. Links in the back. Links in the back.
recently
Where are
just
these
won
people?
a Grabby Awards.
Where are these people? I want their links, right? Okay, I have a lot more to talk about, right? Okay.
I don't want them.
I heard your friend in the back there called Chris. Right, okay.
I've told him your channel, but do you know what? Jabba's very good at debating, and I know that you are as well. So it would be interesting to have a debate.
Before you disappear, can Chris jump on and let's have a debate? A small, like, non-sexual debate.
I don't, because I'll put the camera off and then.
You just I don't need your camera on, Chris. Okay, Chris, at all. Chris, I mean, you like debating, don't you?
No, not really.
Well,
Or
Carrie
do a
just said you
massive
did, so
debate.
Oh, I see what you've done.
You'd be
lost that.
trying hard
So
to
you've
get
just
to
lost that
start
debate there.
with the subject.
L's
Right.
in chat. L's in chat.
Right.
I
Okay.
agree with the
I'll give you a couple of debate topics. Right. Okay. You can just pick a side. Right. Okay. Are you for or are you against abortion?
That's a tough one. I agree with Hillary Clinton, for I believe it should be safe, legal, but rare. Like under,
So are you for bodily autonomy?
Yeah, but I don't agree with using abortion willy-nilly. It should be under medical circumstances. Like there's a genuine medical concern to the mother or child where it would severely impact the mother either by death or by serious medical complications.
Fuck off. I agree with you on that one, right? You cunt, you right? Stop it, right? Okay, you already got
Hillary
now,
Clinton's
look,
cunt.
do you agree? Do you
evil
agree
cunt.
that it's a woman's body and it's her rights? Do you agree with a woman having the right to her own bodily autonomy?
To an extent, if the child becomes too viable, then like say like after maybe like a 5 or 6 month period, then we're gonna have to say like look, you're gonna have to carry the child to term, and then if you really don't want it, then you put it up for adoption. But we're not killing it.
Right. So, Chris, I'm not going to. I'm going to debate you, but what I'm going to say to you, right, is one of the funny things is what people will say for bodily autonomy is it's a woman's body, her choice, right? So, what I normally go back to them with, which you did not give me the ammunition to do so, right, my friend, which I applaud you for, is if it's a woman's body and her choice to like end a child's life, right, okay, in the womb. Are you for a woman taking meth and heroin or cocaine during a pregnancy? Like,
No, I would have the state intervene and probably put her under some form of like where we have sort of like state institution. If it came to the point, I would probably say like if we have to put her into some form of forced state sort of rehabilitation program, then we're gonna have to do it for the child's life.
oh, he's good. He's good. Carrie is good. Right, Chris. Again, I agree with you. So you know when they turn around and say like it's a woman's choice, her body, her choice. What I say to them is, so if it's her body, her choice, but you disagree with them taking meth, right? Okay, what's the difference, right? Now they normally fall flat on their face, right? So I'm going to move to a different topic, Chris. What about the death penalty?
Yes, I agree with it.
You agree with it?
I agree with the death penalty. If like we have things, I'm trying enough. We'll talk about things like pedophiles or serial killers.
I think this would be
do you know what? Just be honest.
I disagree with the death penalty.
Do you disagree with the death penalty?
I do. And do you want to hear me reasons why?
Go for it.
Because I think that these people that have committed these heinous crimes, right? Okay. For example, Chris, right? Let's face it. If you're going to put someone on death row for 15 to 20 years, right? Okay. And let the taxpayer pay for them. Let's face it.
Oh no, I wouldn't be putting them on. I would make it like straight after the court, like you're going straight to the guillotine.
You're making me like you even more, man. Stop it right now, right? Okay.
No, I don't believe in wasting. Like, don't waste the time. I said because I'm not being. That's cost hundreds of thousands of pounds per year to keep somebody on death row.
If the death penalty is going to be a thing, Chris, let's do it within a week or two after them being sentenced.
Yeah.
Right. That's not the way the death penalty works, is it, Chris? In this day and age.
It's not the deal. It's not the way it works now, but it can go back. It says, was it Scotland?
Chris, listen to my off side of it, right? Okay, bro. When we put them on death row, right? Okay, we make them work, right? Okay, and
like the labor camp.
Then you know how people go to like Africa and hunt elephants and buffalo and shit. They got to pay hundreds of thousands of pounds to shoot them, right? Okay, I think that. These people that are on death row, these heinous pedophiles and rapists and shit they got and child molesters, they should be like put in the middle of Alaska, right? Okay, shackled up, right? Okay, on an island, right? Okay, and some rich fucker should be paying a lot of money to hunt them down. Now, if these fuckers manage to escape, right? Okay, they get the wooden sword, you know, like the gladiator did, right?
No, you don't tell them that. We make like a societal lie. We're like, yeah, no, totally, you can have your freedom if you escape this island. Obviously, they don't. I get what you're talking about. It's like a thing. Now, Do I disagree with it?
No,
They
you
should be
agree
going
with,
through the
you
middle,
agree
I'm
with
dead.
me.
I kind of do. I don't disagree with it because they've committed such a heinous, I'm not
You should die a painful, evil death.
but I don't believe in wasting time. I think what gets me is the waste on the taxpayer. It's like all that money wasted. I'm like, I would be saying if you wanted to argue with using paedophiles and
Bring
rapists
the
and all that
guillotine back.
for guillotine. Oh, the guillotine's nice as well. But I would do like
It's
when we like
nice as well. I love him.
I love the guillotine. No, it was good enough for royalty. It's good enough for them. I would do even more torturous. I would we harm animals and do things like that. Well, I would say if we're really wanting to study like horrible and dangerous diseases, well, we've got horrible, violent thingy men. Yeah, to test. I was just you want to do a live test, so use them.
Chris, let's move, Chris, because listen, I'll be honest with you, mate. Right? Seriously, I reckon I could be really good friends with you, right? Okay, not sexually.
No,
right? Okay,
don't waste them. But we're not keeping that waste.
What are you
Hello.
for? Animal testing. Animal testing. Are you for or against animal testing?
Oh, it's such a God! I'd rather use the paedophiles than the rapists.
No, but with that, Chris.
It's
drugs on
what,
animals. Are you for or against it?
It's a
It depends.
it says in like the cold calculated term in some way, yes, because we have to find some sort of way to understand what sort of chemicals we're using to treat things and diseases. But at the same time, I believe that it's a hard one. Yes, kind of.
What about if it's for animals that you're testing drugs on? What about it's for animals that you're testing these things on? Animals need to be tested. If it's for an animal that the drug's being tested for, right? Shouldn't an animal be tested on?
Oh yeah, you have to. To progress in science, we have to do things that can sometimes make us feel uncomfortable and upset. And as brutal as it is, and we all have to say it, an animal doesn't have the same. If you're putting our backs against it doesn't have the same autonomy as a human. If we have to test things to improve humanity and humanity's resistance against diseases, we have to do. It doesn't mean we have to like it. It doesn't mean we have to watch it and take thingy, but it's gotta happen no matter what.
Right. So what about genetically modifying children?
Oh, that's a tough one as well, because that recently happened in Japan, where a guy he had illegally genetically edited children to be resistant to HIV. And their bodies are now resistant against it, but he done it unethically and technically against the Chinese state's will. And it's like, but it was against the resistance to HIV.
What the Chinese
Sorry, K2. I do apologize, K2, my friend. I will let you butt in there soon, mate. But honestly, Chris has literally he's been
my bad.
A little bit. Right, so Chris, you know how these people they genetically modify. Oh, I lost my fucking train of thought. Okay, right? So genetically modifying children, right? Okay, I mean it can be a positive or a negative thing. Right?
It's now, sort of like I don't believe in designer babies in a sense of like when you're deliberately trying to.
I want my child to have blue eyes and I want my child to have fucking 6 foot.
I don't think necessarily. No, I don't believe in that. It says just be grateful you've got a lovely, healthy child.
Fuck you, K2.
But at the same time, when I hear about, I'm fascinated when I hear about obviously the Chinese scientists genetically modify. It's a tough one again. It's like, what do you do? It says it wasn't ethical what he done, but yet what he's achieving cannot be ignored. It cannot be ignored.
Chris, have you heard of verbal combat before?
No.
Right. Okay. It's going to happen tonight again. Right. Okay. It's an American channel. Right. Okay. My friend Speakeasy does it. Okay. And we debate stuff like along these lines and a lot of other topics, my friend, right? Okay. And I'll be totally honest with you. Look, I'm not bragging enough, right? But I've won it 6 times, right?
Good for you.
Okay.
He's got a little
there's an actual cash prize at the end of it. If you win it, there's a cash prize.
It's
Right,
sparks
okay.
off debate where
Mhm.
people
Now,
let
I'll be honest with you, Chris. Honestly, what I've just spoke to you about there, you do seem to have like a little bit of a, because I'm not a debater, I'm an argumentative piece of shit, right? Okay, I like roasting.
But this guy just like the guy's got a good idea. He's just ripping and telling what his thoughts are. You know what I mean? It's guy sounds pretty reasonable, to be honest with you.
Look, I'm not going to lie to you, right? Okay, I'm an
Mhm.
evil, vindictive bastard, right? Okay, but I'm a logical.
He has to say another thing that I fundamentally disagree. I'm like, no, he's got a point. He's got a point. You know what I mean? He just said anything that's like, oh, that's terrible. It's like, yeah, no, it's. But anybody else would
neither of you look at everything. The few little topics I put across you, and that's just one or two of them, right? Okay, you came back with very responses, which would like, to me would they give you credibility, right? Okay, I'm a Christian. I'm a newfound Christian, right? Okay, I am. I believe in God. Right, okay, and we could go down the whole fucking godly path as well. Like, do you believe in the Trinity? Okay,
Java knows a lot about religion. He taught me.
I mean, the Trinity is a hard one. Sort of. Do I believe in a concept that a person can be three different things in one? I think it can be. I think
if you believe it.
If you believe it, and I also think as well we don't understand the full concept of consciousness, of what consciousness entails. I know if God is an omni-powerful presence, I suppose yes, he could give birth to himself while simultaneously watching from the outside as well. I don't think it's completely impossible. We are still trying to understand human consciousness. We are still barely touching the surface of human consciousness.
We're not even scratching the surface.
We're not even scratching the surface. I said,
here's my argument. Yeah, would be one of my arguments to the Trinity, right? Where people say the Trinity doesn't exist, right? It can't be, because you can't be three people in one fucking sense, right? Now, can you be a father, a brother, and a son?
Yes. Yeah, you can be. You could. None of those things are.
Then you are one person. Then you are one person with three different entities.
But you're also. But if you were to see, regard, you're an omnipresent power, so you can change all sorts of physics and reality to your whim. There is nothing that there's no constraint on that particular being. There's no constraint.
Well, philosophy was like the VK daytime fucking stream today, right? Okay, philosophy. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chris. It's not my strong point, right? Okay.
No, either do I. As I sort of listened to Nietzsche and then moved away. You know,
I'm more of a political person. I love politics, right? Politics. In fact, I tell you what, Chris, I've gave you a few different topics, right? You give me one at least. Give me one before give me one at least. Come to me with one topic.
What is your thoughts on now? Because this is different. What is your thoughts on legal migration? Not illegal.
I'm all for legal migration as long as it's a net positive to the country.
Okay. See, my personal view is that she'd be taken right down, regardless of it being legal or not. And I think we should adopt a more Australian or more Japanese.
Australians aren't doing too well, though, Chris, at the moment, my friend.
No, it's true, but they are, and especially like the Japanese, for example, have a more points-based and a more rigorous system. Though, fairness, you're right.
Poland are the best at the moment.
Yeah, the Polish are the best of all. I says, and the same with like I believe in quality rather than quantity.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I says I don't mind immigration. It's an essential thing. Nobody's got to deny that. But I want quality instead of quantity. And right now we are just getting quantity. And let's be frank, we're getting the dregs off of many cultures.
Chris, do you have a thought on why this is happening? Because I do have a thought on why this is happening this way.
Yeah, because if I'm to go really sort of metaphysical and really up into the airspace, I would say it would be a part of a larger communist plan to destabilize a state. If you were to fill it with a huge amount of people who are not loyal to a state and are loyal to themselves, it would destabilise a native population to cause a stateless border. I see it in the EU constantly trying to destabilise their own borders to create a sort of an everywhere man where no one has ties to anything, to a culture, to a country, to a religion. It's to create what many liberals believe to be I find many very far left liberals believe in the blank slate theory, where everyone is the exact same from Mogadishu to Plymouth, that they're the exact same person without any sort of influence, and that's absolutely fucking nonsense.
So this
But a
this
communist
is
would
my
do that.
logical theory, right, Chris? This is what the way I think about it. This is how I think about it and picture it, right? Okay. You see how these leftist liberals have went that far left, right? Okay, they're endorsing children being like you know, at an early age being indoctrinated into like look I have no qualms with people being gay.
The trans ideology has gone too far. It's went too far years ago. I've now got people identifying with inanimate object. I've now got women's spaces threatened. And I think what gets me as well, as a member of the LGBT community, it then, like for the first time
you're old school by the sound of it, Chris. You're old school.
Yeah, I'm over old school, but I mean, for the first time in years, we've recently had polls coming out of London where the acceptance of LGBT went down. For the first time in years, it actually went down slightly. Okay, it was a small amount, but it showed a more general trend of people being sort of not so much anti-LGBT, but because you're all sort of in the larger scheme, we're all sort of under the same umbrella.
Yeah, but the T never existed. The T never existed.
No, I didn't. But the T's got nothing. The T's got nothing to do with. We're to do with sexuality, to men loving men and women loving women. The T's got ultimately, it's got nothing to do with us. It's a gender.
So look, Chris, this is what I believe, right? I believe that they are now realizing that the birth rate on their side, on the leftist side, is declining because of their ideology.
They don't have babies. They don't want to have babies.
What they need to now do, right, is because they're segregating voters, right, okay, and they can't reproduce. They're now important voters, right, okay, and when they import voters, they're importing them, right, so they're going to like abundantly just take unwittingly.
I'm not being rude. If we were foreigners and we came to Britain and we are told that if you vote for this particular party, we will give you free housing, free money, free this, free that. I'm fucking voting for that. I want all that free shit, and so do you. They're voting in their own self-interest. And I understand it, but do you know what? That comes at the expense of me and my people. And I'm not going to fucking allow it. In whatever way I can possibly do, I will resist. I understand, but the problem is that they're just voting to what they can get. And I don't even necessarily blame them because the situations they come from, but that's not my problem. My anger is with my government for fucking allowing
Chris,
this.
how old are you, Chris, if you don't mind asking?
35.
Right, I'm 41, right? Do you know what it is? I remember back when you had gay-friendly clubs. Right? Okay, right, and I look at me dad used to work on the doors, right? Okay, he used to work on multiple doors. I remember glass collecting, right? And it was called Rock Shots in Newcastle, right? Rock Shots, and it was a gay-friendly club. But what happened is you had one corner of the bar, right, where it stunk like poppers, right? Okay, where you walked down it, right? Okay, but you didn't have the gay men or the gay like coming on to the street. It wasn't that way inclined. They were all together. And what we're getting, right, is we're getting a segregation. We're getting a Jim Crow era in the whole fucking ethos, right? Okay, where people are led to believe that if you're not this, if you're not that, you know what I mean, you need it. Like the straight white Christian man, right? Like me, basically, right? Okay, I've got 4 children. I've been with my wife 22 years, right? Okay. I believe in God. I'm the devil of the establishment. I'm the devil to the establishment.
Oh yeah, no, you are because it comes from but as a father, I think any parent is, as they think they have changed, you naturally become more conservative. And that's fine. That's as you do. You're thinking of your babies first, and as anybody should. I says, and when you see, it's like, honest to God, it's like arrested development with the gay community. We very much suffer from a Peter Pan syndrome. So a lot of us don't grow up. And a lot of us don't sort of analyze the surroundings around us. And we stay stuck as a 19, 20-year-old liberal who believes the whole world can just hug it out. And it's like, that's not how
Yeah,
the
well,
world
everyone when they're younger, Chris, starts off as a
we all
leftist.
will. I'm sure yourself
They
as
start
well.
off as
The
a
world can
leftist,
just
right?
hug it
Because they
out.
want everything given to them. But when they get older and they realize they work for something, like as we're seeing now, socialism and communism is coming more into the whole aspect of it, right? Okay. So basically, people want everything to be given to them for nothing, right? Okay. Whereas I believe in hard work, hard labor, you reap what you fucking sow, right? And I will align with my fellow gays, my fellow fucking like, can you remember when a trans person was called a tranny, right? And he used to dress up in his bedroom and he used to stay there, right? Okay, wear his dress there, right? Okay, he never used to come out on the street, right, with his lipstick and shit like that on, right? Okay, and expect to be called fucking she when he's a he, right? These are the differences, right? Now, Chris, I'm going to tell you right now, my friend, right? Okay. You blew my mind, right? Okay. And you reassured me tonight, right? That there are genuine people out there with a different ideology in a sense, right? With the same ethos as people like me, right? Chris, you're an intelligent fucker. You are definitely right. And this is the first time I've spoken to you. Carrie, thank you very much for introducing me to this fucker, right? Okay. Chris, I invite you over to verbal combat tonight, my friend, right? Okay. I challenge you to come over there, right? Even just to listen to it, right? Okay. And find out this is a debating platform. By the sounds of it, my friend, you're miles ahead of me at debating, right? Okay. I'm an argumentative fucker. I like to roast people. I like to take
Bricky, sorry, I'm interrupting. But see what's really nice, right? I know, like, there is American panels that have debates and everything. It's so rare to find
genuinely quite nice.
people, yeah, but like British people having a debate without it going to an aggressive and nasty level.
I mean, here's a said I think I particularly disagree with him, but no, he's all right.
This is what I'm saying, Carrie. How could it go? Look, I would be honest with you, right? If it was to turn into a roast battle, right? Okay, then I may have to be a little bit nasty, right? Okay, but it wouldn't be effective. Listen, I'll be honest with you, based off his knowledge of how he was debating there, right? He's probably going to be able to roast people as well, right? Okay, and especially being a gay man, being around the block a few times, right? Okay, he's going to know how to give shit and take shit, right? Okay. But genuinely, this is what I like to do. I like to have like debates with people and like find out their points of views and shit like that, because this is how I think the world will evolve, right? If we can't have one side of the aisle like have a conversation with the other side of the aisle, how the fuck are we ever going to be able to meet in the middle? Like I was like, it doesn't even sound like me and Chris were ever on the opposite sides of the aisle by the sounds of it, right? Okay. Even though I'm a straight white man and he's a gay white man, right? Okay. The fact is, I could picture myself having a drink with Chris, right? Okay. And the fact is, I would probably look at his arse and think, I want to tap that, right? More than he would want to tap mine. Right? Okay.
No, he hasn't said that thing. No, he's completely right.
That's me roasting you, Chris. That's me roasting you, son. Right, okay.
It's really funny, Bricky. I can. You've got a dark sense of humour. I've heard you a few
I
times.
have got a very, very, very dark sense of humour. Very dark.
You were a goer, and so is Jabba.
Yeah,
and
you are.
I
But
feel
listen,
like
Chris, I'll be honest with you, you impressed me there, my friend. You did. And look, the rest of the panel's left. Right, let us talk, right? And I've ignored the chat, right? But what I am going to do right now, right? Okay, is I'm going to love yous and leave yous, right? Okay, and what I'm going to say to you, Chris, is look at.
But I've followed you. I've subscribed to you on YouTube, so I'll watch out for your things. If you chat on a regular basis, I'll come into the chat and shoot the shit.
Yeah, Chris, look, my lives are never the same, you know, bro. My lives are never the same. I mean,
but that's what you want, though.
Yeah, but Chris, look, I mean, honestly, mate, right? I am not even proud of most of my lives, right? Okay, but they happen.
Are
They
they
do.
entertaining? Because
And
that's the
I'm
most
a
important.
free speech absolutist, right? Okay, I believe that people should say what they want, right? And how
Can I ask you a really silly question? Do you watch the Lotus Eaters?
I watch the Muff Divers.
Nah, in the Muff Diver, you bad bastard.
I don't know what you mean by the Lotus Eaters. I really don't. What do you mean?
Lotus Eaters before. Like, I'm assuming, like, do you know, like, Carl Benjamin and like
Do you know who Andrew Wilson is?
who?
Andrew Wilson.
Oh, that rings a bell. It rings a bell.
But I tell you what, go and look on my channel, right? Okay, watch me debate him, right? On is sucking dick not gay, right? Okay. I had to take the opposite stance.
Do you know what? It depends how good looking the Titani is. Because I'm not being nude. You can't go Tyler.
Look. This was me putting me foot in it, right? Because what I do on VK is I go and just pick a topic. I take fucking opposite stance. I'm a big head like that, right? And I've done this, and Andrew went, "Tell me why it's not gay to suck a man's dick," right? And everyone expected us to say, "I'm not going to take that challenge." Well, I took that challenge.
No, do you know what? You could make an argument under certain duress that it's not gay to suck dick. Under certain duress,
I said it was a clit. I said it was a clit, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Taboo.
But my argument is if you are under duress of something like, say, like someone's situation and you have to suck a dick, it's not gay if it's a part of survival.
No, but it is gay. Listen, Chris, I don't care what you say. Sucking another man's dick is gay, right? Okay. No, it is. I don't care if you've got a gun to your head or not, right? It's still gay.
So is licking a vagina, is that lesbian?
But like, say like you're a gay man and you look at the dick. That is a good point.
I love licking my
you know what? I believe under certain duress, he's right. Most of the time it is gay, he's right. But under certain
Somebody
duress,
said to me, "You have to suck this dick to live."
You're going to do it. I mean, if you got like
now, just to be fightful.
I see. Do you know what? That is fight and lose. It's fight or flight and lose. But I think under certain duress, you could make an argument. Like you're like, look, if I've got a shotgun in my head,
You are the people to do it.
I would listen, Chris. I would just bite it. I'd bite it. What's probably going to happen, right? Is that shotgun's probably going to raise a little bit, right? Okay, so then you could like grab it and whatnot. But listen, honestly,
just because I suck it doesn't mean I'm going to be good about it.
If you're getting your dick sucked, right? You could argue that it wasn't. Right, that would be the only argument, right?
It comes out of power dynamics.
It is 100,000,000% gay, regardless
but you
what
know but that's actually a fair point because the Greeks were the same. They didn't believe that if you were the top or if you were say you were in a blowjob, you were receiving a blowjob that wasn't necessarily gay. It was gay to obviously take up the arse and to suck dick. That was gay. That's what they was. But
if you're a
giver, there was some ambiguity there. It's like, wow. It's like that joke in Family Guy. You know, God loves gays, but only if they're tops.
This officer got in tough car to go to somebody's house. It was Ricky.
Chris, you're absolute Carrie. Chris, so what's your friend's name as well? The other one. I do apologise, love. What?
I've only got Chris as a friend.
No, there's another woman with you.
No. What? Right now? That's me.
With it. So there's only you two.
There's only me and Jabba.
My voice changes.
I thought you doing a fake voice before, Carrie?
Are you schizophrenic?
No, but you're good at throwing your voice.
Sometimes my voice. I don't throw my voice. It depends what mood I'm in. Sometimes I sound like this.
To be honest with you, love, right? Honestly, this has been an absolute fucking. But because I never know how my lives are going to go, right? Okay. But tonight, right? Okay, it's been a little bit of an eye opener, right? Okay, the fact that we can have a debate, have a discussion, right? Okay, Chris, I'm sure we'll find something that we disagree on that we can actually hammer it out. No homo intended when I say hammer it out, right? Okay, but what I mean is,
See, but I like Phil, right? Jabba's dark. Jabba's really, really dark. And I feel like a roast between you two would
I love comedy roasts. I love a comedy roast. I love them.
Yes, we'd both be a bit nervous on how low can I go with this person? And then after 3 minutes, hello, Candy go.
Yeah, well, believe me, right? Okay, I can go lower than a fucking dwarf on his knees, right? Okay.
Oh my God, Jabba used to go out with a dwarf, and he stole his stool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that dwarf. Oh, yeah.
He stole his. He
fucking started it. And
he had steps in the kitchen to get to cupboards, and Jabba stole them.
How is this ever going to work for me, right? If you're going to beat me on every fucking point,
he was brilliant. I liked him. He was good.
We have so many stories.
I used to carry him home after nights out, like a man.
Right, I tell you what, Jabba. Right, I tell you what, Jabba. Carry, right. Okay, this is what I would like, because obviously, you know, I've like, to be honest with you, you've been that interesting, right, in that fucking thing. I really do think that. Look, you've got me channel name. Okay, you can come. I think we could set some sort of debate up, right, where we could like agree to disagree, or
I don't know. I just think chat. You seem like a really good. I don't like starting debate, but I don't mind like having conversations and like you asking questions. Obviously, it must be kind of hard, like speaking to like a gay person who isn't necessarily.
Are you for fucking me? Do you honestly think I'm
I'll give you that. You're very accepting, but there is other guys. As soon as they hear this, somebody is like, "Oh, just go."
No, many people very slightly conservative opinion. It's like, oh my god, he said something slightly conservative. It's like, God, what's up? You know what I mean?
Can I be honest with you? You know what I would actually find more interesting now I've just thought about it, right? Is the fact that a straight white man and a gay white man can have so much in common, right? That it may piss other people off, right?
Well, it would, because you know what? They hate common sense.
They do, right? And do you know what also they hate? Do you know what also they hate, right? They hate facts and just downright
for years and years.
You know the raw facts, right? And British sat, because obviously we're both British, right? Okay, regardless if you're Scottish. I know you're Scottish, right? You're a fucking
but we're British first and foremost. I said the Union Jack represents all of us. I said we have been a nation.
No, I'm Scottish.
I'm Scottish. I said that's fair. I said you can be both. I said he can be also English and British at the same time. Those things aren't necessary. With those two identities,
you call us jocks with our brains blowing out, don't you? That's what you call us. Yeah.
What? What are you? Must be. Are you from Sutherland?
Sutherland? Did you mean Sunderland? Don't dare tell me you meant Sunderland.
I can't pronounce it. Di fucking go for me.
Showed you Chris Locksley.
Right, this is where we're going to fall out now, Jabba. Right, I'm a Geordie.
That was Vicky that got in the car.
Was it my car? I don't care. You're talking to.
I show Jabba these lives, and he gets so into them, but he can't remember them the next.
I can remember the arguments. I can remember the shock. Like,
but they didn't argue. It was
I'm talking about like what's somebody we watched today.
No.
Yeah. The shit I said, you show me so much, it's hard to remember. But no.
Ricky, are you still gonna like us even though we're from Facebook?
Are you from 50 Facebook?
No, we're not. I'm
on Twitter more than Facebook.
I judge nobody on their past, right? Okay, I judge them on what they present themselves as, right? Okay. Now, believe me, if you knew where I was from, right? Okay, that's worse than Facebook, right? Just going to tell you that now.
No, I didn't come from the Kiwi farm.
He says dark things like what we say, but everything is astonishing when it's on like a live panel. Like, oh, can't believe he said that.
Can't believe he spoke Fox.
Listen, people still think, right? People still think, right? Because people, like, I called myself Chris the Brick, right? Okay. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I am a bricklayer, right? Okay. I am.
Yeah, that's a good
People
job.
like- People like to think I'm not one, right? Okay, so I just pretend I'm an Amazon
That's a
delivery
good job,
driver.
but I'm even that's a good job. I said you make if you're a good bricklayer, you make good
It's
money.
knowing the trade.
It's a trade. It's a trade.
Oh,
It's
listen,
a,
listen, Jabba, my body is fucked now, my friend. I'm
Is it
diverting my
feeling
career.
like
I am
them?
changing my career at this moment in time. I am
It's your back
literally
because it does.
changing
It's
my
a
career,
back
right? But you know what I'm
your back
changing my
and your
career
knees.
to? I ain't changing it to doing packing shelves in Amazon and fucking Asda or something like that.
Mhm.
I'm going into
Okay, fine,
telecommunications.
that's fine. But the biggest thing is as long as you make money to support your family and you are not in any physical pain.
I wouldn't even need
or
a job to do that, mate. I just go out taxing people. I love that. I love taxing people.
Yes, but no, honestly, God, it says people don't understand. It says a good brickie is worth a lot of money.
See, but
It's not an easy fucking trade in the slightest.
It got me a lot of it got me a couple of Bitcoin back in the day, right?
Mhm.
Okay, and the kids was fucking
Oh,
benefiting
you good bastard! But Cardi, if you can get
nobody
even a couple of
knows.
Bitcoin, that's worth grand.
Nobody knows the trade properly now. They're getting taught
Yeah,
shortcuts
yeah.
and not.
A
It's
good
not the
brickie
old
is
school
worth
way.
good money.
What is Cardi saying?
Yeah, but listen, look, I'm 41 years old now. My body is. I've been a bricklayer since I was
our
17 years
generation
old.
were told to
My
go to
body is
university.
fucked,
We
mate.
should have been told to go to trade schools.
Yeah, my body is fucked, mate. Right, me back,
Yeah.
me ankles, me legs. When it comes to winter, arthritis is kicking in, man.
Yeah.
Right, I do not want to be on a building site for the rest of my
No,
fucking
no,
life.
that's good.
But what about starting your own business then?
Well, I
Hard.
do. I've got my own business, but like I say, I mean, it's not legal. But I mean, we'll talk about that another day, right? Okay. But honestly, no. All joking aside, I've got 4 boys, and I need to raise them in a based household, and I need to show them that, you know, because I can't go back on a building site for the next 15, 20
That's
years, right?
good. You keep yourself employed, so that's the best thing, and that's the goodest thing about. As you turn and you said to your boys, no matter what, you're employed. You make good money, no matter what you do. You know what I
And
mean?
you know
So
what it is? I've got a lovely, beautiful, strong woman that I hit the jackpot, people, right? Back 22 years ago, right? I found a woman that still puts up with me now, right? You know how rare that is.
It's really sweet.
You
It's
know how
it's nice.
fucking
You know what,
rare that is, people. Even if I never had a fucking job, that woman has looked after me, right? Okay. And I'm not, but look,
It's nice though. It's nice to even a man speak about a woman like that, because see on these channels.
Oh, she's a bitch. No, Carrie, she's a proper bitch, right? Okay.
But I bet
she's a
she
good
can batter
bitch.
you.
Women
No,
are
she
never
couldn't.
all
Well,
at once.
Wait there. I done jiu-jitsu, right, in origami for like 3 weeks.
Origami.
Do you know what? Was it you started a bit of that at one point? Was it you?
I'll be honest with you. People, right? The last thing I would ever do is use my fucking hands to my wife. You know why? I've got 4 boys that would just kill me if they saw me hit their mother. Like, in fact,
Oh
and
no,
I've
you're
ra- I've
because they
raised them
jump
up.
you, and as they should.
It is though. It's
As
so
they
nice
should.
that you've got boys and you can, like, when they get older, they're going to look after you.
They're not going to look after me. They're going to look after her. You daft cow. They're going to fucking look after me. I'm going to be sending them no people. I'm going to be dribbling. I'm going to be dribbling on a bib, right? Okay, with some fucking bird wiping it up and going, there, Ricky, wipe it.
No, not there. Probably be Nigerian as well because you're fucked.
Oh no! Don't say that, you cunt, you.
You know what's the worst thing? He's gonna shite harder when he sees her.
Listen, look, as long as she's got big tits, right, so I can perv on them, right? Okay, at least.
You're sitting there going, "Quite, you don't need toilet paper. Just use the phone."
Listen, look, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna. We've already started. We're gonna build a home. We're gonna build a fucking legacy, right? Okay, with what's left of my. I am well aware that I haven't got a daughter, right? Okay.
Yeah,
so
but you've got
boys.
That's more than enough. You've done both of you have done well.
Pricky, how tall are you?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm nearly 6 foot.
Yeah, I can see when you see people on the camera. I think you look about 5 foot.
That's sexist.
It genuinely doesn't matter how tall I am, right? Because believe me, right, I can jump very high, right? Okay. And do you know what it is, right? I've got good leg strength, right? Okay. So I just take people's
That's
legs out. Right?
underestimated. As I get older, I want you'd miss your knee strength. He's right now.
I don't want you good leg strength because then
You
it's
just take, if you can't stand, right, you can't fight. Right? This is one thing I learned, right, when I done MMA, right? Look,
The strength that comes here. The strength in a fight comes to your feet.
take their legs away from them. Take their legs away
Mhm.
from them, and they can't fight, right? Okay, they can't. But look, I'm 41 on the
Can't fight
26th
you
of
about
this
it.
month.
You've been around your belt, didn't you?
41, right? Okay, but believe me, I know how to wield a 12-inch Marshalltown trowel and a fucking chain with a padlock on the end of it in the other hand, right? Okay, just picture this like a gladiator, right? I've got one trowel in one hand. I've got a fucking chain with a padlock on the other hand, right? Okay, and it's that's me. But I'm not a fighter, right? I'm not. But I'm
You're a
game.
defender, he's not a fighter.
we're not.
I'm a
fighters.
defender. I'm game.
You're
Look, I'm
defender, so
game
then
as
you got
fuck. I am
started,
game
no
as fuck.
fucking
I have got
ending.
no fear in dying. I've got no fear in dying, right? Because when I do die, I'm going to die a happy man. I've got a
Mhm.
legacy behind me. They're all going
In
to
for a
look after
penny,
me.
in for a pound.
It's like my dad always told me, Mum, there was the same. It says, you didn't start a fight. I said, no, but you did, but you fucking end a fight.
Mhm.
I was like, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
You know the best thing to do right now, okay, at my age, right, okay, is attempt to de-escalate stuff, right? But if you can't de-escalate stuff, what you do is you escalate it past where they brought it, right? So, for example,
Like a bear.
I've got all my Jabba, I've got all my teeth. Carrie, I've got all my teeth like
That's
you love, right?
impressive. Especially if you're a stopper.
I can bite,
I
right?
don't
And
believe
you
it
know
is
what it is,
considering.
right? I am very good at the headlock, right? I'm very good at it, right?
See, if you're a headlock, you're fucked.
No, see, I go for the pulse.
You know when you grab them by the nuts, squeeze
I always
there.
find that.
Any man will Jabba. If I grabbed you by the nuts, right, even as a gay man, right, you'd scream, wouldn't
Oh,
you?
you're fucked.
That's weak, though, isn't it?
Do you know
Is
what?
it fuck? It's a tactic that you use.
You know what?
If you need
It's
to.
no, I says, look, I says, fighting. It says, look, ultimately, if we're talking like a life or death scenario, I says, grabbing you by the nuts, if I survive this fucking fight, I'm making a fucking fleeing. Okay, but let's be
Listen,
frank here.
I've been chopped up with machetes and hit with hammers and everything,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Okay,
what the
I
fuck?
should be dead. I should actually be dead by now.
Bloody
Even the wife,
hell.
Poke them in the eye.
the
God,
wife and my
yeah.
sister, the wife and my sister have had to pick me up off the street, right, and take me to hospital, right, multiple times.
Jesus.
It's nothing. No, I'm not proud of this at all, right?
Fucking skinny were those bricks.
I used to be a crackhead, right? Okay, I used to be a crackhead, right? Okay, back in the day, years and years and years before I had my children, I used to be addicted to Benzies, right? Okay, never never took heroin, but I used to be a horrible little bastard, right? Okay, and then once my second child was born, right, and I don't know why it was my second one, but because like when he was born, the wife said, "If you're not going to sort yourself out, I don't want anything to do with you. Just leave me in the kitchen." And I thought myself, do I want this lifestyle or do I want that lifestyle? And I thought, no, I want that lifestyle. And I chose that lifestyle. So I ain't the hardest person on this earth. I'm a shade. But if someone comes to my door in my castle and tries to cross my bridge into my moat,
Yeah.
But do you not think it's well? See, because you've been through that kind of thing, right? You've got a bit of empathy and sympathy that people that are going through it.
I don't believe in treating addiction. Like, unless they do a criminal offense, I don't believe in treating somebody who has an addiction like a criminal. Like, say they've been maybe caught for a bit of drunk
old grannies and taking stuff
yeah,
from
that's
people
different
that
person.
no,
but see,
I never ever done that. I used to go and
So what people forget, addiction isn't pretty.
No, it's ugly.
not.
Addiction's ugly. But I don't believe that society should treat them like a criminal. And often they do.
Yeah.
People often go, "Oh no, that's terrible." I says no.
But I don't think society does enough.
No, I says it's a mental health crisis and should be treated as such.
Absolutely.
I says I don't believe
we should not just douse them with medication.
No, no. And it's the same. We have to give them.
You like methadone. You like methadone, Jabba. You know how these people get put on methadone that are heroin addicts, right? They're basically cash cows right? Okay.
Yeah.
They're never getting off. They're never getting off
They're not,
heroin.
but no,
When do they get taken off
They
of
do it
it?
because they do the heroin with methadone. You know what I mean? It's just like two different sources.
Exactly. Right. And unless
That's
you've been there in that fucking realm yourself, right? Okay. And this is why I big up Gav B. Gav B was on here before. Carrie, you know Gav B.
I love God.
Gav B is a legend, right? This is why me and Gav B get on so well, my love, right? Okay. We get on so well, right? Because we connect in that way, right? Okay. Gav was addicted to something different to me. Right, okay, and I'm not saying that it's, but we've managed to come through this and look at. I have no problem admitting what I was, right, okay, but what I am now, right, is something different to what like, anyone that wants to judge me. I challenge them to walk a day in my shoes back then.
Yeah. I believe it's funny. We were having the conversation earlier on tonight. I believe in I believe in this sort of restorative justice sort of thing. Where obviously you do your prison time. That's understandable. But I also believe that we should allow, obviously with the victim in mind, but we should allow that person to, if they want to, and if both sides agree, to apologize to the person. I think that would help both.
I've never been to prison, though. You know, I've never been to jail.
I think also as well we have to allow. So like we're talking with someone controversial. Say like somebody's robbed a granny. They should do their time, obviously.
Yeah, I think you should. I think you shouldn't. I shouldn't think. I think you should be fucking. I think you should be given to their fucking nephews, grandsons, something like that. And I think you should be.
We're going to go to it. So my argument would be is if. See the old lady, obviously by the lady's consent, of course. If they're willing to listen to the apology and accept both monetary and the emotional apology as well. They should still do the prison time, obviously. But I also think to be able to physically apologize to their victim. I
think you should physically work it off and pay money back to that old woman.
I'm a same. Like we have a prison up beside us called Peterhead Prison, and it was once a labour camp for prisoners. They used to mine granite out of the caves underneath. Used to take granite, and it was a prison and a labour camp. But I'm not against that idea.
Granite's one of the best stones. One of the best stones.
But it's I'm saying this is like, look, if they're going to work in prison, they need to have hard labor. Making them wash their knickers and make a cup of soup isn't hard labor. They're not going to learn. You're not going to learn anything. You're not going to learn anything from that way. You're going to learn when you got a sore and bad fucking back that you're not going to do whatever made you to do that again to go back in that camp. So if you have to say, do you know what? For the next 18 months, you're going to have to fucking mine fucking granite. Well, then do you know what? You're not going to commit that fucking crime again, are you?
Here's one for your job. Here's one for your job, right? Imagine sending them to China and mining fucking what's it? Is it fucking lithium, cobalt, stuff like that?
You know what? You won't fucking do it again, though, will you? You won't fucking do it again.
Now, this is one of the things. This is one of the things I was strongly against, right?
We're talking about not having enough people to do the fields in summertime for fruits and vegetables in the UK, and we're taking like foreigners from Eastern Europe.
Prisoners in them fields.
Fucking prisoners in the fucking field. It says, do you know what? You're gonna work hard labour for 12 hours a day picking up fucking potatoes. I don't give a fuck.
Pointing his finger at me.
You know what I mean? It says, do you know what? No, that's fine.
Right. I tell you what, jab off a fucking Prime Minister.
We're talking about taking these Eastern Europeans over and then they abscond and disappear into the black market. I says, no, do you know what? And do you know what? I'm not even against that. Do you know what? I'm that forgiving. I would tell him and says, do you know what? You do the fields, you do something else. Do you know what? I'm so nice and forgiving. I might even do like maybe a couple of extra months off or something if you do a right good fucking job of them fields. But you know what? I'm that fucking forgiving. I might tell you, do you know what?
If you do a right good job of them fields.
We'll take a couple of months off because you've been good and you've done 12 hours a day on that tatty fields. but you're naked in shoes, and I'm giving you one party.
Carrie, he's a fucking legend, this
But I'm making you, you're not gonna learn.
Ricky, he's just amazing.
But it's not, you're not gonna learn until something breaks your fucking butt, because then you're not like, I'm not gonna do that again.
Oh, Carrie, did you expect that this conversation would have went this way?
Ricky, see what's quite funny, right? When I seen that you were live, because we were watching Paddy, and then when Chris Loxley was moaning, we put that on to laugh at him, and then I seen, oh, Bricky, he's really good at debating.
He's funny, so he's a good laugh.
Aye, and Chris is really, really good at debating, and I'm really not. And sometimes I just don't feel like I'm good enough to be Jabba's best friend.
No, you have really good thoughts.
I
just don't know how to deliver it.
Oh, but you're just you share the exact same thoughts and bounce them off you enough times.
Listen, anyway, going back on that, let's just get off
We're
this whole
wasting all these men in prison, dude.
Did you gather where that Tracy was going on Chris Loxley's?
I didn't see that bit. The bit that we were watching was when I put a comment in, because I know Chris can't see my comments.
Do you know Chris Loxley turned up at my door, right, and was perving my nipples and wanted to lick them?
He's not a nice.
I think he's good to be
I'm not going to say anything to sway
he literally lives 5 minutes away from me. Chris Loxley does.
So you must have heard Paddy then.
Listen, Carrie. He turned. Look, I remember because I'm a bit of a.
I know. I was watching.
You were watching, right? Okay. So you know I never wear a shirt, right? Okay.
You got in his car without your t-shirt on. You got a boner.
I never ever wear a shirt. I don't even wear underwear. I never wear underwear or socks. Right, okay, because I'm a real man. Right, okay, so that's what a man does. Right, okay. But I remember like having a conversation with him, and he turned up at my door with his 2 dogs. Right, okay. Mm-hmm. And and I remember going, and I just thought that because I'm not going to back down from it wasn't a confrontation, but it was an invitation. And I thought to myself, he lives like literally, I could walk to his in 5 minutes. I could drive to his in less than 2 minutes.
Remember you saying to him, "Oh, come over and see us," without, but he didn't even get to the end of that sentence. Loxley was in his car.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you, right? Okay, look, honestly, I have nothing against Chris. You know, I genuinely don't, right? But when I looked afterwards, right, because I was very new to Chris's channel, right, at that point in time. But afterwards, the drama and the shit that it's like I remember coming from Expo and Cesspit days, Carrie. Like, you know, like that's where I came from, right? Okay, I was brought into this like whole sphere where it was no holds barred and shit like that, right? Then I moved over to the American side, right? Okay, where we debate and we have like civilized conversations and shit like that, right? But like, ghosting and argumentivity, right? Okay, is what I will wrap any of these British cunts up in knots, right? Okay, including you, Jabba, right? Okay, and I will do this here at one point, right? Okay, but not tonight.
See on Facebook, see when the roasting channels were roasting, right? There was still that respect, even if you didn't get on with someone, where you don't lay into somebody's family, you don't lay into the personal shit.
No, you got to touch parents and you got to touch mother.
Yeah, exactly. And
I've never been a big fan of Facebook. You know, I've got multiple accounts on Facebook from years ago, right? But I look at certain people that came over from there, right? Not that I've got anything against them, right? But
I'm not all in the same communities, though.
YouTube is therapy. YouTube is therapy for me, right? Okay, genuinely, right? Okay, I come on here, right, and every single one of you individually.
Everybody seems like not snowflakes, but it's like you say something on these channels, and I've watched about 5 people lay into one person. They don't get to explain. It's all and it's like, are you worried what that person is going to see?
Try having a full panel, Carrie. Try having a full panel when there's 10 years, right? Okay, and I'm one of them. 9 of them are going in at you. 9 of them, right? And it's like, form an orderly queue, gentlemen. Use the Vaseline provided, please. Do you know what I mean? I'll be honest with you. I love confrontation. Genuinely love it.
So did we.
Genuinely love confrontation. The thing what I'm gathering now, right, after being on this platform for a lot of years, it's the fact is people can't handle the stamina and the resilience that certain people have. Right, okay.
No,
Now
I
I'm the
find
biggest and
people
the best,
don't
right? I
like.
am far from it, right? Because there are bigger and better people than me on you that I learned my trade from, right? But I am not shy. Like look at what I just done with like Jabba there, Carrie. Right? I challenged him. He came at us, and we've done whatever. And it's like we've found ourselves in a mutual agreement. Well, we're gonna have to find a disagreement on Jabba. Well, we disagree and have a
But it's still done in a comedic value, though. A lot of the times on panels, when somebody disagrees with someone else, it just straight away goes into like heavy, deep insults.
And
And
then you
it's
go there. There's no actual debate. There's no actual. You can disagree with someone and still be reasonable with them. I said you don't need to go to ad hominem attacks.
I think sometimes maybe
unless it's some sort of like a deliberate. What's it? That's
ad hominem attacks are the lowest form. Look at you know, sarcasm is the lowest form of wit, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So when people start being sarcastic and being ad hominem, right? Okay, that is basically them turning around admitting defeat in the debate.
No argument.
How about what you've done tonight, my friend, right? Okay, you genuinely, bro, and I know this may not mean anything, right? Okay, come from it impressed me, right? Based on like what Carrie said, because Carrie did big you up and she was right in doing that, right? Bear this in mind, Jabba. Bear this in mind, right? Okay? I have a few aces up my sleeve still, right, brother? Right? Okay. And I've kept them there, right? Okay. For the next encounter.
Good job, I got you told them.
Right? Okay. So you just sleep tightly, right? Okay. And remember, 1, 2, Bricky's coming for you.
Dude, I'm coming for you.
See the here I do.
Wide open.
You could run YouTube. This is the new YouTube couple.
Chris and Chris.
Yeah.
I like your name, Bricky. Bricky, I like that name.
Bricky and Chris.
Bricky and Bricky.
Yeah, well, you do realize that I already have a show with Chris and Chris, right? And he's called Christian, right? If you see, Chris, I'm not gonna lie to you, right, mate. Even though you're gay, right? I'll give you this, right? Okay, because I would say anyone with the name K, Chris, right, is gay, but you are gay, right? So I'll give you that, right? So, so I can't get you on that one. But you genuinely do have a good sense of humor, my friend. You do, and you have a good ethics value. You know, you've got like, a good moral value. The way you come across in debates and like with the whole abortion thing. You impressed me there. Yeah, man, you impressed me with the I would think it would be like the woman's bodily autonomy would be like threatened for life and whatnot. That is what us Christians, like, and even Orthodox Christians would say the only reason why like abortion should be a thing, right, is if the woman's life is in threat. And you said them
What's the difference between Orthodox and not Orthodox?
Well, they just take it more seriously. They're more
unorthodox, right? Okay, it's in fact, Carrie, I'm not even going to go down that path because I haven't got enough.
I was born a Christian. I got baptized and everything, but I'm not religious.
I never believed in God until about 2 years ago, right? Okay.
No, everyone has their own awakenings. It's when it's your time. It's your time
Can I describe what I'm doing? I'm still struggling to deal with the information I've been given. Right. That is what position I'm in. Right. Okay. But I believe that like obviously like there is a higher power to this whole world. Right. Okay? And you've got the Judaism faith, you've got the Muslim faith, you've got the Christian faith, right? Okay. If I'm gonna pick one, right? Okay. I know there's multiple other ones. I know it's like 4,200 gods, like Ricky Gervais would say, right? Okay. He believes in none of them, right? Okay. You believe in one of them. So, like, you know, the pun is, right? You believe in one more than he believes in less. Right? Me, I believe the older I get, right, there is a higher power there that I believe in, right? And it is the Christian God. I just still, like, I was on VK, the daytime VK tonight, and they were talking about philosophy. and how like all this Christian beliefs, and I'm thinking, yous are not doing me any favors, you know, because yous are telling me like I struggle to deal with this information. But do you know, honestly, I really do not need anyone's help in dealing with this information, because I believe everything I've already been through, I'll deal with this and find this information out myself, regardless of what happens.
Yeah. Like, I like the Bible. I don't believe in a lot of the stories, but some of them are fun.
No, but I think we base our laws on it, and the commandments and are a good basis.
Moral values are based off Christian beliefs, aren't they?
Yeah. That's just, if they're based off of what holds a society together. Thou should not steal, thou should not kill, thou should not lie.
Chris, Chris, I'm not going to call you Jabba, I'm going to call you Chris, right?
Everybody always say that. I'm going to call you Jabba. How can you call him that?
Call it for time in memorial, doesn't it?
Oh, Lex.
Hey, Chris, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to ask you and Carrie a question, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe it is morally right for a 20-something-year-old man to sleep and impregnate a under 10-year-old woman?
No.
Okay.
No one's listening to Muhammad. No.
Right. So there we go. There we go straight away on a Christian moral belief, right? Okay. Now I know there are values in the Bible, the Old Testament and shit like that, that may say certain things and stuff like that, but we do not practice them in this day and age, right?
That's just, I'm not
like the Muslim faith still actually does. They still do that.
Tell them about Buddhism. I find that so interesting.
It's just it's like when we talk about slavery, it was Britain that ended slavery. I says the Islamic religion didn't end it; it regulated it.
The Ottoman Empire enslaved British people.
It cost the British taxpayer.
The word Slav comes from white people being enslaved. Like, you've got to understand, right? Slavery was one of the oldest forms of trade, right? Even before prostitution. Like, yeah, I know prostitution was one of the oldest forms of trade, but women, men, and children were enslaved, right? Okay, and they are still being enslaved. Like, you look at places across the world, Africa, right? Okay, Yemen, places like that where shit like that. So everyone is bothered about Palestine, right? At the moment, right? Okay, what about all these other countries that are in war, that are being fucking brutally fucking slaved? Nobody's bothered about that. It is all about, like, again,